Hello friends, my name is Natalia Porsche, and in this video I will tell you important things to know about asylum in the United States. First of all, you have to apply for asylum within 1 year after you enter United States. If you don't apply for asylum within 1 year, then you must show extraordinary circumstances which prevented you from applying within 1 year after you enter the United States. Second of all, after you apply for asylum and you get approved and you get your residency card after 1 year when asylum application is granted, so you cannot return to the country from which you were seeking a protection. Okay, for example, you came to the United States because you had a fear of harm if you return to your own country of origin. You had founded fear or you were harmed. Okay, so and now you're seeking asylum in the United States. Now you cannot return if you are successful in asylum claim. You cannot return back to the country from where you fled originally, right? From which allegedly harmed you. So now you must seek asylum on 5 protected grounds under the law. So the persecution have to be based on 5 protected grounds that you belong to 1 or 2 or more of a member of this particular ground, right? Or a member of the particular social group. So let's talk about them. So they are race, religion, political opinion, membership in a particular social group. And what do I mean by membership in a particular social group? You have to outline which group you have to tell the judge, to the immigration judge, which group you are a member of, and the reason, the nexus, right, which means connection between harm and your membership in that specific group. For example, if you are a member of some kind of party, right, and you were based because you're a member of that party, that's why you were harmed because you're a member of that party. That's why you left, right? Or you are in fear for your life that you will be harmed if you return back to your country. Also remember, one ground I didn't mention is religion, which is very important ground. So for example, if you belong to one kind of religion group, right, a religious group, and then you in fear that you will be harmed if you return back to your country because you are a member of that specific religion, right? So now or you've been harmed in the past, or you have a well-founded fear that if you return back you'll be harmed, so therefore you have a claim for asylum. Now how can you prove your asylum claim? The important things to know is, at least in Fifth Circuit, you must provide corroborating evidence. And what do I mean by corroborating evidence? Corroborating evidence, those are evidence which support your claim for asylum. For example, you have hospital records, right? Because you were harmed in your home country, now you fled to the United States, and you have to show that if you were harmed, then therefore you must show some kind of damages, right? So hospital bills, you can show affidavit, you can submit affidavit from your family or from your friends. You can submit police reports if you reported the crime to the police and police failed to protect you, right? So usually the harm should be from the hands of the governmental official or a government, right? But also there's a possibility that you can claim that someone harmed you and police did nothing about that. For example, we have a membership in a specific social group, and that Honduran females, right, when say they are in relationship with Honduran men, they are not treated well, and they report, let's say they've been harmed during this one of the incident, let's say argument, and they report this to the police authorities, and police authorities do nothing about that. So now you have a claim for asylum. Why? Because you are a member of a specific social group, right? For example, female, Honduran female, and who were harmed in an incident of domestic violence, and now you can establish that you reported a crime to the police department, and police department did nothing to help you to resolve this issue. So as a result, you fled the country because you're afraid for your life. So what are the rights of asylees? Let's say if claim for asylum was granted to you, you have certain rights. You have a right to remain in the United States. You can apply for a work permit. After 150 days after you file your application for asylum, you're eligible to apply for a work permit, and you also can request Social Security Administration permission to issue you a social security card document. You can travel to any other countries, but remember, you cannot go back to the country from where you fled originally from, because you're seeking protection in the United States from that country, from that government. Like I said, and further down the road, you can apply for citizenship. You can apply for citizenship when you can satisfy certain requirements after you becoming asylee. So again, corroborative evidence, a very important corroborative evidence must support your claim. So if you do not provide enough corroborating evidence, what is going to happen? Well, likely the judge will consider whether you qualify for withholding of removal under Convention Against Torture. This is also will authorize you to stay in the United States. However, you will not be able to be eligible for a green card or citizenship down the road, so which is not very good for you, because you would like eventually to have some kind of rights here and apply for citizenship. Therefore, it's very important. Corroborative evidence are very important in your asylum claim. Again, what are they? Yeah, police reports, they are testimony from your friends or family in a way of submitting affidavits. They are hospital bills, report from the hospital, letter from the doctors, and also, of course, very important to submit country conditions, right? Country's report, which outlines country's condition at this time. For example, if you apply based on membership because you're a Honduran woman who was abused by a spouse or a significant other, now you have to submit the report, a country of Honduras, the most recent one, which shows the police does not do anything about that in order to help you, for example, right? So you have to support your claim by some evidence, right? And it's very, very important. Okay, so I hope this video will be helpful to some of you. Again, guys, this is only general information for your consideration, only as far as educational video, right? So this is not supposed to be treated as an attorney's advice. For more information, you can always contact an experienced immigration attorney. You can give us a call. The phone number is down below. It's 228-229-7500. You can schedule your appointment. We are located in Biloxi, Mississippi. We also deal with asylum claims. We also deal with detention issues in Adams County Immigration Detention ICE Center, and in Louisiana ICE Detention Center. So if you have a loved one who are detained in those centers and who are seeking an asylum, give us a call. Our phone number again is down below, 228-229-7500. And up there you will see the website, nataliaporschlawfirm.com. You can also set up a consultation through our website. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and follow me on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more information. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great Monday.